Which one? 1,000. That box we are taking to 1,000 first, at least. Okay, to 1,000 first, at least.
Where are you going?
Oh yeah, now where on a day now? Where are these gifts in now? Now just what on a con you can do. I must change here for you. Just 1,000. Let them shaking that arrow. We not see lion gifters here. I mean, you guys should carry that bus up. Is it my network? I'm not seeing. Is it my network?
It is now. We are working.
Which one is that? We are working. It's not lion that I'm saying. Is this, did I say gateway? Did I say rose?
It's lion. That's why it's shaking.
What the only 200, 250. Ẹgbẹ́ kini lọ fà. Take this thing go far now. 450.
Ẹgbẹ́ lion jáde.
Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you get taking you? I want to get that box up. If you are really happy, if you are happy to have her here and to listen to her, I mean,
wonderful.
Appreciate her. Hey, you ain't follow woman on the for my hand, do.
Wow.
Now the for my hand. Let's go. Okay, 1.2. Let's go. Let's go until the comment section until you are ready. I'm waiting, I'm watching, I'm counting, I'm seeing, I'm dreaming, and I'm sleeping. All right, I open the platform. You're welcome, Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. We're happy to have you here again. Thank you. Hello, am I audible? Is it my network? Am I audible? Can you guys hear me?
You are audible. You are audible.
Okay.
You are audible.
Yes, so you guys can continue. I'm just relaxing.
You are audible.
I'm tired.
We just
so when she's
awaiting
ready,
the
she's gonna
voice.
take over. Okay?
We are waiting the voice
ready.
of our supreme lady in the house.
Yes. So let me just go back to what I'm doing. You guys should continue with the show.
Can you guys hear me very well?
Can hear you.
Hey!
Okay, dúró náà ṣe mọ̀ pé.
Dr. Kemi in the house.
All right, I'm sorry. I know this is Papariano's live. I come here a lot, but can we do some things? I have my own rules on TikTok. I don't like TikTok. Please, while I'm talking, I don't want that applause button pressed. Papariano, can you do me that favor?
All right, sure.
Papariano, ẹ má tẹ applause button.
Àwọn èèyàn ò ṣe kíní báyìí mo ní contact gbé gift contact gbé dé òkè wọn àwọn èèyàn ṣe báyìí ná.
It's okay. Àwọn sọ pé mi máa ń tọrọ gift.
Mo ní contact gift contact gbé gift lọ sókè. It's not like that now.
Jẹ́ kí n explain fún ẹ. Sọ pé mi máa ń tọrọ gifts gbogbo ṣẹ́ mi. Okay, many people cards wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ so mo máa ń sọ fún wọn kan send this account mi wema mi. Okay, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That's what I do.
Ẹ̀yin tí wọ́n fẹ́ support Dr. Kemi Olunloyo ẹ message wọn. Mo mọ̀ bóyá nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe ni pé ṣe post account yín sí page yín ṣe pin ẹ̀ síbẹ̀.
Ó wà lórí page mi, mi ò tí pin ẹ̀. Ó wà lórí post.
Okay, bóyá any of these days bóyá a máa fi support. Any of these days a máa fi support fún yín.
Àwọn fans mi Facebook máa ń support me because wọn ò ní access àwọn gifts yẹn because of their cards. Cards are not working.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ try support woman ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá support wọ́n ti try best ẹ bá máa support.
Wọ́n ti try best mi láti ṣe láyọ̀ mi mọ̀ ṣe Sister Kemi tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹjọ́ àkáǹtì
ẹ ṣe àṣẹ mi ò mọ̀ ṣe what we want case.
Ìyá ẹ̀ náà Papariano platform ẹ fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Sister Kemi tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹjọ́ àkáǹtì nọ́mbà yín sí mi ẹjọ́ máa.
A máa ń pàtẹ́wọ́ ní ìbára ìwé náà bí mo tẹ́ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní pàtẹ́wọ́ mo tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ because wọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé mo ti post account yìí o mo ń post ẹ̀ sórí comment ẹ tó bá fẹ́ send mi ní anything.
Ẹ jẹ́ support wọn.
Is 418.
Ẹ̀yin moderators ẹ bá máa repeat ẹ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó bá ti post ẹ copy and paste moderators.
Mo ti post ẹ wema.
Moderators, help us copy the account and be reposting it in the comment section while she's speaking, okay?
025-418-477.
Emma, repost
Let me
it.
write it
Moderator,
down.
copy it and be repasting it. Baba, you guys should go on with the live stream. The IT guy, you can moderate.
Mi ò good lórí kíní.
Yeah, come again, ma. Come again, ma. We type
Okay,
it.
Mombo, no,
Where,
Ayaba
ma?
Esther, kí lẹ fẹ́- yes.
Number 025
418.
Ẹ jẹ́ kán appreciate wọn, kán appreciate wọn so that wọ́n wọ́ra.
70. Where, ma? Okay, I will do it now.
Yeah.
Sister Kemi, mo ti ṣe fún yín.
Dr. Kemi, with all the warmth,
Ẹ lè ṣe 1
as you
million
can
síbẹ̀ kò sí
see,
problem kò pọ̀
I
ju.
am literally soaking in the
Any
sun,
amount,
like the
just see
sunshine
it.
from England,
Yeah,
yeah.
na
With all
papariano.
the warmth, that the universe can actually kind of bestow on me, I welcome you to this platform.
Woman distort memory. Like it.
Ó ṣe lè mute ni ẹ máa lo phone ni so that ẹ ní máa gbọ́ ẹ mọ̀ ká gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe show so àwọn èèyàn ní bọ́ ṣe ń operate lórí TikTok. So
My phone is 20%. I'm on my way to an appointment with the doctor.
All right, let's go. Let's give Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. Let's give her the floor. Let's give her the floor. Let's
I
give
have
her
a
the floor.
neurological episode going on right now.
Okay. Má bínú ànípàtẹ́wọ́ mọ́ ẹ ṣeun.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti di sí bí ẹsẹ̀ mi, so I have to go. I'm having swelling. Okay, you can start sọ̀rọ̀ because mi ò lè pẹ́. Basically, what's going on is that somebody said something about September 11th. Ejo, who was the journalist that said this? Ṣé mi kàn ni mo ti sọ láti jọ ìpè September 11 ni Mohbad kú? Ṣé mo sọ àbí mi ò sọ? Mo gbọ́ tí IT guy ń sọ.
Yeah, you said it in the beginning. You said it in the beginning of the year.
September 11th ni Mohbad kú. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí investigation mi. Mo máa bá Káyọ̀dé sọ̀rọ̀ on Monday. Mo decide mo fẹ́ kọ extensive letter sí ní Monday. And I have
moderators, anyone who abuse her, please just block them or mute them, okay? We don't want those.
I have Kayode's number. And when I say Kayode, I mean Dr. Egbetokun. I've known Kayode since he was the CSO to Tinubu in 2006. So that's why I call him Kayode. He calls me Kemi. He doesn't call me Dr. Kemi. Our informal. Kayode ni IGP nsìn. How does this Mohbad case look? To bá ti retire one day. Wọ́n máa look at certain cases to attach more in the police department. It's the same way that IGP to the pastor, the man is 92 years old now. To ṣe sọ pé wọ́n jẹ́ kó investigate Dele Giwa because of influences from the presidency. Now, the same thing is going on with the IGP during Bola Ige. Wọ́n jẹ́ kó investigate Atiku because wọ́n Atiku ló orchestrate everything. You know what I mean? Obasanjo làwọn èèyàn máa ń nàka sí pé ó pa Bola Ige, but Atiku ló make sure assassination go well. Says many people. But that's what that IGP always, it taunts him. So I told Kayode, I said, Kayode, I said this, I said, Dr. Egbetokun, I'm going to write him a letter. Okay, I don't want to be talking to the IGP on WhatsApp or any messaging thing. I want to write him a letter that, what is your legacy going to look like when you're gone on this case? It was in your tenure. A DCP died, Ayilara, who was the person that was in charge of the entire investigation in Kmanti. This is what we call the chief of homicide in America and Canada. Ayilara died mysteriously. They said he had prostate cancer. He was sent to, I want noises, man, distort memory, dear. Man, take train of thoughts, me. The work I did in Mohbad's case was costly. I spent $10,200 on Mohbad's case for 18 months. People were asking where I got the money from. $3,000 was donated by fans in naira, in dollars, in pounds. Kopo. The rest 7,000 what Facebook gave for me at YouTube. I spent my entire monetization profits for 3 months on Facebook and 3 months on YouTube on my other work. Owó tèmi tó yẹ kí n gbé lọ sí Dubai, a country I've never visited, tí mo fẹ́ lọ. Owó tẹ́ kí n gbé lọ holiday, mo dẹ̀ mú owó yẹn, mo dẹ̀ spend lórí case Mohbad, all my monetization. In other words, Working as a journalist for 11 years in Nigeria without a salary, the reason we beg for money is because we need that money for the investigation. Nigerians have not gotten it in their minds yet to pay to investigate Casey and why they didn't. She Fisayo touch Casey, Fisayo touch Casey. She Showore touch Casey, Showore touch it. She David Onde touch it, ko touch it. Kabiru Adejumo, I can be listing investigative journalists that did not touch Mohbad's case. Did anybody at Punch touch the investigation? No. And these are people that investigate stories. Premium Times. Samuel Ogundikpe Tokuro on Premium Times as investigative journalist. Solo Shite in New York, People's Gazette. Nobody investigated Mohbad's case because I want to go in charge of Mohbad's case. I want to support Gbogbo nonsense. They themselves are in the presidency. One in the Senate, one in the presidency, one I want to in power. Okay? And the curse of power is going to start happening to everybody. Kilo dete if mama on cases then go investigate. Talo investigate Koza. Nobody did. Kemi Olunloyo no ma investigate but cases storm. Talo investigate Ikoyi building. Nobody did. Talo investigate Oromoni. Nobody did. It was always Kemi Olunloyo. Momo reaching to Mochema on case here, and I was not looking for a return. Return means pay mo spend 7 million. Lori case kan mo gba 5 million pada. I got nothing back. But if Toma bully me Toma leak address me. Ade ton on job be the fake activist. Ati tonto dike Toma leak address ile me ati phone number. Tonika when you lost ile me call on me. When you harass me in banks, when you harass me in malls, as if I Nigeria. I told everybody I left Nigeria New Year's Day 2023. I didn't. I left Nigeria December 2022. And I was whisked away by a politician and a billionaire who had credible intelligence that people were coming to kill me in my house. You want to fly me in Nigeria? I will never step that country again. And so they were in charge of that. Don't worry behind moment here. And the minute I mention that person's name on social media, life at career ma collapse. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe kà ní Nigeria, tẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ behind the scenes. Okay? Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ fans Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, tẹ́ mi bú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó fún nǹkan tó ṣe ní Port Harcourt. Kálẹ̀ mi ti kọ ìwé nípa Port Harcourt prison. Iṣẹ́ nìkan kọ́ máa mọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ ló wà ń bẹ tó ń sanwó fún. Tó ń sanwó fún Ìyábọ̀ kó keep èmi ní prison. Ìyábọ̀ ti bẹ̀ mí láti 2019 and I would have written the book. But something did not make me write that book and it's called God. That in September of 2023, Yabo started attacking me and said, I will send you back to prison. Igba yen lolopa yen ri kini Yabo, òun ṣàkókò máa send her back to prison. Àwa tá ń fún ẹ lówó ni kó keep her in prison. And that's when they told me that Yabo was actually being paid to keep me in prison. So Yabo wanted to use that, okay, as a means to detract people by posting all my PTSD video and making fun of me. Your enemies are around you, come on. Okay, my family is an example. The Olunloyo family. Emma praised one time. Emma said, Olunloyo is a good man. My father will be 90 years old in 2 weeks. But my father was one of the most horrible people I know in the world. The stuff my father has done to me. My own father has organized my own kidnap. They kidnapped me. And my father was behind it. Me, this story is life, me ton. Emma said, father, enikan. Ejoko sorry internet, and sorrow shikiri. Her children disowned her. Àwọn ọmọ mi máa wò báyìí pé ọjọ́ wo la disown. Wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ ni now. Ṣebí KJ ló sọ̀rọ̀ sí Ìyábọ̀ tó buda ni. Àwọn ọ̀tá yín wà around you and the part of them is your family. Mo ti wo ọmọ yẹn ti pẹ́ àdúrà. Mo ti wo ọmọ yẹn ti pẹ́ àdúrà. Your brother is not your friend. They're not always your friend. Your sisters are not always your friend. My mother and my sister planned an armed robbery to get us out of the house. Your family is your worst nightmare. They might be the one acting innocent, but they're the ones behind everything. They're all suspects. I want to obstruct justice. I want Ìyábọ̀ nkankan. Ṣé Mohbad lọ sí London tó sunkún. Wọ́n pè mí now. I want people polo. Menti momo. Ṣé mo bóyá mo mọ polo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àtàwọn nkankan. Wọ́n pè mí polo ti jọ̀rẹ́ mi for a long time. Gbogbo conversation that man share no DM Instagram gbogbo ẹni mo ti keep safely. As a jury, Ìyábọ̀ wá jẹ́ nìkan tó máa convert ọ̀rẹ́ sí enemy, and that's the reason why I can't talk to Polo anymore. Mo wish her happy birthday. Mo dẹ̀ ṣe post fún lórí Facebook me, but I can't go near Polo now because he's going out with Ìyábọ̀. Ìyábọ̀ is one of the most dangerous individuals in this world. Wedding ọmọ ìtọ́lọ́ṣẹ́ in Tanzania, 4 or 5 weddings. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ṣe 6th and 7th one in Nigeria. Blood Mohbad wà in your hands o. Gbogbo owó tó pa lórí Mohbad tó fẹ́ fi lọ ṣe ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀. Blood Mohbad wà lórí hands ẹ̀ Ìyábọ̀. Kò fetí ẹ sílẹ̀ because tí Festus bá marry obìnrin bí Wùmí, okay, tí wọ́n pa Festus ní jókòó sójú kan Ìyábọ̀ ní jókòó sójú kan tó bá ṣe irú nǹkan tó ṣe sí Mohbad àti September 23 Tọ́tí gbé Mohbad jáde nulẹ̀ títí di March 29th. Any of you can type it into Google. Just type it. Papariano, Nikki Kono, our moderators, can type it. September 23. How many days is September 23, 2023 to March 29, 2025? Motikade 483 days. I need somebody to give me that figure tonight. It's probably 565 days now. Timo Bati one in mortuary. And you want she party and she wedding and she bogwe. Mohbad one in mortuary. You go lori bruku mumi. You want tie on lace front wig. On lo sorry arise. On lo sorry Bogo TV station. Bogo interview Toshe Wumi. There was not one of them. And tell your lawyer to keep my name off his fucking mouth. Lawyer Wumi. Lawyer Wumi ko keep oruko mi. Bogo to so lori arise news. And Kemi Olunloyo to said it. Mo nkoti mo investigate. Omo Mary ni mo ko lori 222 media school me online. My school is closed now because I'm retired. But those 4 interns that worked for me, I was paying Cynthia almost $25,000 money dollars naira a day. Cynthia Agbenison Gutedo. The next intern lived in Aja. So Cynthia Gini 4. One agbe to ni Aja ni 6 a.m. One day agbe traffic titi lo Sikorodu, courthouse for inquest. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn travel. Thomas Ikpada, to and fro 25,000 ni mo fún wọn kon fi lọ inquest yẹn. I'm outside Nigeria, but I had people working for me. Ibo lo re pe mo not $10,000 day. Mo kan ti mo ná nìyẹn now. And that's just transportation. I-30 file story. We did almost 966 posts on social media. 7 platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Everyone say powerful. Social media is more powerful than you. Kemi Olunloyo is more powerful than you. And I'm writing it.
Sorry, it's just 564 days. I just calculated it.
564 days. Not quite what in mortuary. You want to interview. Oh, so one time, Ejotalo will interviews in all 5 of interviews to she never said one time that I'm fighting for justice for my husband. Teba will interview. She never said, I want justice. Ruth Osime, you disappointed me. Ruth Osime of Arise to interview. Oh, you disappoint me, Ruth. Ejo, and you record, can you record a law? Emma record the local fish content can spread there around. Ruth Osime disappointed me. I grew up with Ruth. Last 14 years old, Timothy Moe Ruth. You were one interview Wumi. Ongbe Liam. Oh, he looks like Mohbad. Oh, what kind of nonsense is that? Ruth, go and think about why John Momo did not allow that girl in his station. John Momo did not allow her, and so did the Dokwesi children. Àwọn ọmọ Dokwesi ni ẹ má gbé wá bí báyìí. Wọ́n sanwó kiri now, sponsored interview. Ẹ sanwó fún Today, ẹ ṣe interview. Ẹ sanwó fún BBC Africa, ẹ ṣe interview. Ẹ sanwó fún TVC, ẹ ṣe interview. Ẹ sanwó fún Arise, ẹ ṣe interview. Sponsored interview. Ngbà tó dọ́dọ̀ John Momo, channels nìyẹn o. John Momo is the best TV channel in Africa, not just Nigeria. Ṣé rò pé channels máa risky reputation wọn fún Wunmi? Well, by now, they didn't interview her on channels and they didn't interview her on AIT. Àwọn ọmọ Dokwesi ò gba nonsense. Ẹ kàn rò pé kò lè máa fowó ra everything kiri. Àwọn tó ń sponsor ẹnu Senate àtàwọn ọba méjì àtàwọn tó wà ní presidency. Àwọn ọmọ yìí ló máa kú lọ́jọ́ kan. I'm talking from pain. I'm a mother of 3 boys. Mo ti sọ kéèsì fáwọn ọmọ mi. Àwọn ọmọ mi dem follow, at least my youngest one. Tó gbé Nigeria pẹ̀lú mi Rich KJT. Wọ́n follow because gbọ́dọ̀ gbèrú obìnrin bá tí ẹ pọ̀ mọ́ tèmi ní eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹnìkan kò ní sùn lálẹ́ kò fẹ́jẹ́ sílẹ̀ Ìyábọ̀ tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Festus. Ìyábọ̀ wà nílé Mohbad nígbà tí Mohbad kú ó ti sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé inú ilé ló kú sí. You are there. Ìwọ ni Wùmí kọ́kọ́ pè. Owó tẹ gbé fún Starblog mo rí gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìgbà tẹ́ sanwó fún Instablog tán tí Instablog ní air infection ló pa Mohbad. Ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ next? Who spoke next? Naira Marley. Where were they coming from? Where were they going? Who paid Instablog to say it was a air infection? Ta ló máa gbàgbé nǹkan tí Naira Marley kọ? Ta ló sanwó fún Instablog láti sọ pé air infection ni? Ibo náà ń lọ nu mọ́tò tàrí yẹn. Ibo náà ti ń bọ̀. Naira Marley knew nothing about it, but the world shifted to him because of what he had done with the bullying. Ta ló tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń bully ẹ̀? Nígbà tó ń bully ẹ̀, tó ń nà, tó ń gbé lọ hospital, tó ti blood pressure rise. Ta ló ń tweet Mohbad lọ́jọ́ yẹn? Kemi Olunloyo. I was the one tweeting. Nobody in the industry was tweeting, and the tweets are there. Tí mo ní náírà ilé ayé ò lè tó gbogbo ẹ̀. Àwọn kan wá sọ fún mi, what did you do when Mohbad was being bullied? I did a lot. I tweeted. I tried to end the fights, everything. What did you fucking do, Nigerians? I want to ṣiṣẹ́ kẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí respect wọn. Mi ń tọrọ wọn lásán lórí social media. Mo fi ṣiṣẹ́ ní kí fún information. Me, they know about platforms more like I'm using Facebook. Facebook ni mo ti ń túbà gbogbo àṣírí everybody. 2 days before Tinubu killed Rivers State, I told you guys, military coup, Ombo. I just didn't tell you where. 2 days later, it happened. Mo tún sọ fún pé wọ́n máa yọ Sanwó, wọ́n máa yọ CJ, wọ́n máa yọ everybody. Mo sọ fún pé Kogi, mo sọ fún pé Yàyà ló fẹ́ yọ Dàtàchà. Tó máa sọ di kíní, Àpábí ò ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú wọn, gbogbo wọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀, wọ́n ń dàlúrú, wọ́n ń ba gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́, ebi ń pa yín, ẹ̀ ń kígbe. People are going through all kinds of impunity. Ọmọ Kanu tó ti lock up yẹn should not be locked up. And to lock up, to keep locking up yẹn, justice Nyako. Justice tó yẹ pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ó lé ní 70 billion tí Nyako jí ní Adamawa governorship ẹ̀. So ti Sunday ní EFCC ò tí lè solve case. Thieves are running Nigeria. They're causing impunity. Tonto Dike ńkọ́? Tonto was in a place where politicians were planning the death of somebody. Ó wá tweeted in 2015. Òun ṣe Àbí ò fẹ́ pààyàn kan, àbí ò pa woman kan tó lóyún fún, àbí ò pa ilé ìpààyàn. And you are there in one of the payings. The planning of the payings, and you're all quiet. The latest one is now in my hands. It's VDM Soronpa, the list of the EFCC. EFCC might take down many celebrities because Tinubu wants to know their source of income. He has power. He's the president. The EFCC list is here. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń fi politician run down owó, tó ń kó fún àwọn politician. Ẹ wá mú owó, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad di ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ máa ṣe lówó. Àdúrà fetí ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ níbi tó bá wà. Ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn, okay, sorry ni kò tiẹ̀ add up because Wunmi ó ti bára ẹ̀ jẹ́ sórí Arise. Ẹ rò pé àwòrán nígbà tí èèyàn bọ́ sórí Arise tó nígbà tí it was just a lọ sórí TVC òun fi elbow ẹ̀ hàn Nigerians. It was just a tiny injury over here, nothing big. Ó wá dórí Arise. He died in the hospital 20 minutes later. Mohbad kú ní hospital 20 minutes later. Ẹ rò pé àsùn ni Perez wá gbé statement jáde. Perez ní he did not die in the hospital. He was brought in dead. And we have already said this in September 2023. For her to come up Arise News. Shout out to everybody at Perez. Very good PR team in that hospital. Oh, lè má parọ́ kiri. À ń gbogbo ẹ̀. Àdúrà, oúnjẹ wo ló sè nínú ilé yẹn lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn nígbà tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó arrive. You know the good, sweet part of this whole investigation was that there were 15 people living in the house. In your márùn-ún wà nílé yẹn tó ti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. They are the ones that helped me solve this case. The 5 people that spoke to me. And in journalism, you cannot reveal the source. You protect the source. So you tell Ajoko, tell Mama, she literate behavior. Hey, give us your proof. Journalists do not give you proof of anything. That's David Honde in journalism. She ain't a blogger and to the journalist to us already, the investigative journalist. To man give Google proof. You don't give proof of anything. You protect the source. But on shooting what you lay me bado. Okay, tó ń ṣe armed robbery wájú lé mi Ìbàdàn. Ẹni tó fídíò tẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó fún mi ní footage. Ṣé màmá máa kọrúkọ ẹ̀ sínú story ni? You protect the source. Àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn ti sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún mi. Mohbad even died before they even left that house, for all I care. But I know he died on the 11th, early hours of 11th. Don't tell me he died on the 12th. A máa sọ nǹkan fún yẹn, ẹ máa sọ̀sọ́kúsọ. Àwọn kan wá jókòó abroad nítorí pé wà ní monetizable area. Ẹ can explain what that means. Monetizable area. Ẹ wá pawó lórí Mohbad. Ẹ cash in lórí Mohbad. I'm not in. Let me tell you, people, because a lot of people don't know this papariano. There's only 6 countries in the world. Thematic gbowó lórí TikTok. Big money, views, don't pay. Instagram can give views in Africa. Okay? TikTok will give views in Africa. Tó bá wà ní France, Italy, Germany, UK, Spain, àti US ní kó ló máa gba views. Okay? Mo ti calculate views mi. Mo ti lọ wo the highest view on my page, okay, was 1.2 million. For that video alone was $400. Imagine if I was sitting in America or the UK or Germany or France or Italy. Mama pawó ni. This is the reason tí Karimo ṣe gbére sorry live TikTok every fucking day. The sister of an alleged buyer. I'm a word professor, MURDER. Sister. Karimo nurse, ìgbà wo ló ń lọ hospital. Ìgbà wo ló ń ṣiṣẹ́, ìgbà wo ló ń lọ síbi iṣẹ́, wàá jókòó sórí TikTok every day, ó fi ń pa instant dollars. You need to know the financial reasons behind many of these people. And that's not to say nobody can create content. Anyone can create content as they wish if they're living in US, UK, and all the monetized countries. But the length they are on coffee joko sorry TikTok. Talking power lórí MOHBAD. Àti one of Bukky Jesse. Bukky Jesse told suffer when you lórí Facebook. You can't believe in any of my reports. In the beginning, October 2023. Oh, I apologize. Mo take apology. Gbogbo wọn lọ power lórí case now. You know, Mr. Aloba, I have a WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp, but I have a WhatsApp for my business, which is not like a lot of people coming in there. So I speak to Mr. Aloba on there. And the man doesn't talk much to me because for some reason he's scared to talk to me, and I don't know why. You know, when I talk to him, it's just like I've only spoken to him. Let's tell the truth now. I've only spoken to Aloba 3 times on WhatsApp. The first time was I requested an interview with him. The second time is when he accepted and I interviewed him. And the third time was maybe last month with regards to this whole inquest thing. In October of 2024, the DPP announced that MOHBAD's toxicology is back from America and that we will announce it very soon. October, November koja, December koja. New Year's Day 2025, mo complain for 3 months to pay DPP. You said you announced, it's now 3 months. Ìgbà wo lẹ máa announce it? Mo de bere second question lọ́wọ́ DPP. DPP, toxicology America tó jáde ní May 2024 lórí cable NG. To go all across the internet, pay MOHBAD's autopsy and toxicology are out. Was it fake? It was fake. And this is the reason why I was fighting for my life. It was as if I was fighting for my life, at least on Daddy Freeze. Money Freeze, kini you right? You lè ní acetaminophen lórí, lórí toxicology report. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé the word acetaminophen, but paracetamol ní l'America. Tí wọ́n bá sọ pé ó ṣe toxicology test ní America, paracetamol ò lè wà nínú body MOHBAD, nínú autopsy MOHBAD after 7 days underground. 7 days underground, soil, temperature, ants, bugs, gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo ní wọ́n bend orí ọmọ ẹ̀ because wọ́n break ọrùn ẹ̀ ni. Ẹnìkan puncture carotid artery ẹ̀ lọ́rùn ẹ̀ ṣe look like that. They made Nigerians feel that his neck was bent because the coffin was small. They broke his neck. Injury ló ní lórí carotid. Ibi tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ ti máa fìyà jẹ wọ́n ni pé ńgbà tán exhume MOHBAD. I have that video. It's on Kemi Talks Media TikTok. And tó bá fẹ́ wò, mo ní a small TikTok. Aside from this one, Kemi Talks Media. Ẹ lọ follow ẹ̀. 3,000 people wà bẹ̀. Àwọn personal videos mi ló wà ń bẹ̀. Kẹ́ scroll down. Mo ṣe ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi. Ẹ lọ gbogbo yín kẹ́ lọ follow Kemi Talks Media TikTok nsìn because tẹ́ bá scroll down sísàlẹ̀ síbẹ̀rẹ̀ mo ṣe tẹ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ tí wọ́n bá máa mix ẹ̀ torí English platform ni platform.
I
máa mix ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú English.
Kemi Talks Media TikTok. I want everybody to follow that page and scroll down to the bottom. I did a 10-chapter docu-series in Yoruba for the Ikorodu people. I just called it Ikorodu. For people in Ikorodu who have been on this thing for 18 months and don't know exactly what happened to MOHBAD and why the process is so slow. I have posted in the comments now. I want everybody to follow Kemi Talks Media. Scroll to the bottom. It's all in Yoruba, but go and listen to what I put in chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. MOHBAD's body, okay, could not have been showing what drugs they had on that autopsy report and that toxicology report they claim came from America. There was paracetamol in there, impossible. I'm a pharmacist, 36 years. Paracetamol's half-life is not that long. It will be gone in 24 hours. There was diphenhydramine 50 milligram injection there, something that we don't market in Nigeria in injectable, came out, and where did he get it from? His sister-in-law is a nurse. Some people said that the sister-in-law once came out to once came out to Daddy Freeze to say something about she always sends medicines home for MOHBAD, blah, 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 blah. Even if she did, who injected him 50 milligrams of diphenhydramine that night? The nurse didn't have that in his list. Abi Mumilung injected in diphenhydramine because sleeping medication here at the end of the day. One low man drug last lo she hook up or lo she whatever. But at the end of the day, I just said the whole thing was fake. That toxicology test is not consistent to somebody that's been buried for 7 days. I'm exhumed in America after years gone, months, years. So at the end of the day, Ijababe and when you're see Bumilori freeze, nurse con with Dembe, nurse con, I don't know where the nurse, London nurse con, who is not a full nurse, Obesi Bumi, Obesi Shorishi. At the end of the day, mo binu kúrò lórí show freeze ni freeze wa bá mi nu DM kí má padà bọ̀ kí n jọ mo ní mi ò wá mọ́.
I'm sorry, do you mind if I quickly throw in just one short question? So there was a question that was raised here the other time about chain of custody, like that is a mandatory process that it has to register in a particular local government. Like, do you know about that?
No, I don't know about that. Nothing has registered in any local government. Omo mi ba ku of such thing in Nigeria. Omo mi nko kan nu case omo mi ò ní register. Okay, of course, kolo ma jẹ́ kí yan rí nǹkan burúkú. Tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe ọmọ mi, okay, like for example, see, EndSARS, in my finish example. If my son was actually at EndSARS, nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí open fire at Lekki toll gate at different people, Nigerian army ò ní sùn since that day because omo mi yàtọ̀ sí everybody tó wà ní Lekki toll gate. My child is an American citizen. Ibi tá ma ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ war nìyẹn. My State Department wọnú case yẹn and nǹkan tó máa blow it up fún gbogbo àwọn other protesters nìyẹn because ẹ kàn bọ́ síbẹ̀ nítorí Buhari ní kẹ́ clear gates ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí open fire. Now the massacre is a whole different thing. There wasn't a huge massacre in that position where they should stand on it. I did a whole documentary on it. Nigerians don't watch my documentaries because they've told them not to watch it. The media has been told not to post. Shemani, Toman post Milori Punch. Toman post Milori any media. They don't. Even Instablog doesn't post me because I only post my own truth. And to buy the fair. That's why my Facebook is now 740-something thousand people. People are coming into my Facebook. They're coming in droves. Otola and Sombe, Kemi Talks, search Facebook. At the end of the day, what I want to say is this. That toxicology test was fake. Between April, May, June, July, August, but the toxicology test had come out on cable NG, mo blast cable NG, because I knew what happened. And Nikoni no Lagos State government, lo for cable NG. Don't look cable NG, let's post fake information. Why would that something be real? And then the DPP is coming out in October saying, we have it now. So which one do we have in November? The media never ask questions. So toxicology test, well, Lawari, ni May and April. Was it fake? And because the media does not do accountability in Nigeria. A minimum blast DPP, lórí social media. But January 3 months, DPP.